Hello people. Alright, so this is a video that I want to share with you guys. I put it in my first video. If that's still up. I just have this thing with making videos and deleting them. I need to stop doing that. So, just to give you guys a rundown. I have optic nerve atrophy. It's pretty much there's damage to the optic nerves, and there's no way of getting them fixed, corrected, or whatever. So you have to just adjust to it. You have to accept it, find ways of handling it. So for me, I like to be really independent, and I had to apply. I had to get these bioptic lenses, and at first I was just like, oh, I don't know if I want to actually get them or not. But I'm just like, if this is going to be the only thing that really helps me pretty much get my license, then by all means I'll take them. Now, I still do have my license, but they have restrictions on them. And I had to see a lot of eye specialists in order to get this. And then I just had to go through a lot of hoops. So I have them in, and I'm going to show you guys what they look like. Now, I have the newest bioptic lens, which is much smaller. I've seen, when I was there, they had me like pretty much look through, I think there were 4 of them. I can't remember. So this is what they look like. I'm gonna put them on. These are what bioptic lenses look like. So this right here is the bioptic lens, and there's a turn wheel, like a wheel right here, where you can pretty much fix your focus, and you can tilt this up and down. But I don't want to tilt it or get it out of focus, because if I do have to put them on to drive, they're gonna be all out of focus. I'm just like, what the crap. So when you're driving and you need to see, like pretty much at that 20/20 or far, or pretty much see the light that you're approaching or the signs or whatever, you just tilt your head, you just bam, just like that, boom. That's the green light, boom. Speed limit 35. That's pretty much what you would do. Now, I had one driving class with an instructor, and he was pretty much telling me how to use it. But I pretty much adapted. When I was testing them out, the eye specialist was pretty much filling me in on what I would do. She said, boom, like if you're looking through your rear view mirror, just like that, you know how you just quickly look through it and then back on the road. It's a boom, 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 boom. That's just like that. And yes, I do wish that technology was a little advanced to where this big thing was something that you didn't technically have to wear, but in life you have to, take what they got. Now, I have to get this rider insurance on my renter's insurance, because this damn thing costs a little over $2,000. And the eye specialist was telling me that, she was like, you would not believe how many people call me and tell me that their bioptic lens got damaged, lost, somebody stole it. And I'm just like, you have to be kidding me. Like, these damn things are expensive. Like, how can you, like, be so careless? Like, I personally can't see that happening. But you really, really have to be careful. And your basic renter's insurance will tell you, like, yeah, they don't cover glasses. But they don't really know that on these glasses, there's a device that's stacked. Now, I'm so confused on why it costs so much, only because it's made out of plastic. But this is the world that we live in. It's the world that we live in. So I do have plans on still saving up some money in order to get this. We'll try out this stem cell treatment. I am following one person on YouTube who he got the stem cell treatment, um, where they take it from your bone marrow, your blood or whatever from your bone marrow, and they inject it into your eyes. So I'm pretty much following his video to see the progress, to see if it works. Now, it could work for him but not work for me, or it can not work for him but work for me. I just don't want to be spending thousands of dollars that it's going to take me God knows how long to save up in order to get this. I just do not want to do that. I just keep thinking like now normally when I think like really hard on something, I start having dreams about it to where they will be either good dreams or bad dreams. The good dreams, of course, it works. Bad dreams is that it don't work. And I sometimes like listen to my dreams. Because I'm telling you, I swear your dreams are your reality. And the reality that we live in is just a damn dream. But that's just me doing it. So I'm going to give you guys more updates on everything. So pretty much I was born like in my early years when I was a kid. I was able to experience my whole childhood with great vision. I had 20/20. When I 18, I had to start wearing glasses, but my glasses got me to 20/20. 19, same thing, but my vision started to deteriorate when I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It just kept going down and down and down and down. Now I'm down. I'm 26 years old. When I was 25, I I pretty much did a complete diet change because it's just like my vision keeps deteriorating. I need to look up like foods and shit like that to make sure. I mean, I've never really was an unhealthy person, but I'm just like I gotta, because being told that yeah you're gonna be blind, don't tell me that shit, because it's gonna make me like want to stop doing things. It's just like, well, what do I need to do it for? I'm gonna be blind anyways. But it's just I had to change some things in order to slow the process, pretty much. That's my main goal, is to slow it down, stop it completely if I can. I mean, when I get old, I already know the muscles in my eyes and stuff like that are going to get weak, but I'm hoping that I can slow that down too. I mean, my whole goal is to buy a house, and be able to have a decent amount of money for my kids to go to school. I would like to retire because I'm not going to be able to work if I'm blind, but I would like to at least have a home that I own instead of living in like assisted living or whatever. I mean, I like to be independent. I talk to a lot of blind people, and they just say you just learn as you go with life. And a lot of them, they like to be independent. I want to buy a house that way I own it and don't have to worry about people want to kick me out and stuff like that. That's if I ever have to worry about that. Um, but as in trying to find a partner to where they will be able to experience this life, live this life with me. I don't no. I can do this shit on my own, and I don't need nobody. We can just be friends. We can just be friends. Um, but I've always been a person who always wanted to be independent. I always wanted to be myself. And I think this challenge that God gave me, which is not, I mean, yes, I can say like this is messed up, but it could be worse. It could be worse. When I go to my eye appointments, like my peripheral vision is on point, and they say there's people who like peripheral vision is so bad. It's just like when they like get these bioptic lenses, it's like, how is this going to be able to help you? And it just, I'm thankful for that, because it's just like, it could be like that. It could be like that, but I'm happy. I'm happy that it's not. God gives us challenges in life. I mean, we can't question them. I mean, we can, but it's not good to question them. You deal with it. You move on. You be strong, and you never know. Miracles happen. I believe in that 100%, that miracles happen. So, moving forward, this is such an excitement. Now, I'm nervous as hell because I have to train with with the Ohio Department of some shit. I have to train with them at night with this bioptic lens. And the way the instructor was telling us that when you're driving, you have to shout out every sign you see. The pedestrians, you have to shout out oncoming traffic on the right, oncoming traffic on the light, brake light on, brake light off, red light, still red, going through, oncoming, talking about vehicles that's on the left hand side, that's oncoming traffic. It's just like, my mouth is going to get dry shouting out this shit out. And the instructor, he was a cool guy. He was cool. But he kept talking. And then he would say, like, oh, you missed that one. I'm just like, were you talking? I didn't want to be rude and just talk over you. But he was a cool guy. He was telling me how he does this every day. And a lot of people don't realize that there are millions of people out here in this world who are experiencing a vision problem. Rather, they're blind, visually impaired, dry eyes. I have severe dry eyes. Well, I wouldn't say severe, but I have really, really dry eyes. And the best thing that I've learned about that is just staying hydrated. You know, at work, they be on it about having drinks and stuff. Because I work at a grocery store. So if I'm on register or whatever like that, they be on it about not having drinks. And I try not to be petty about it. At first, I was just like, well, I need drinks. I need to have like water. I can see if it's a damn 40 ounce of beer, a 2 liter of soda, or something like that. Like it's water. Or I make smoothies. Every morning I make a smoothie. I stuff berries and kale and stuff like that in it. It just, I don't know, it just makes you feel good. I tried this 7 week challenge, banana challenge. It's just, I don't know, this stuff it works wonderful. I'm doing this DNA thing. Oh, let me tell you guys about that. So, when my vision started to deteriorate, I'm just like, yes, bad vision runs in my family, but my vision is worse. And there, there's not known diseases or anything like that to pretty much say why pretty much people in my family have bad vision. So I wanted to get genetic testing to figure out what the hell I have, and can it be genetic? Can I pass this on to my kids? Because I have 2 kids. Can I pass this on? So I had to go through hell to sit in front of a panel of people from the genetics center or whatever. Sitting down talking with them people. And then they talk about some, no, I can't get genetic testing because there's no history in my family. And I'm just like, well, what if I'm producing this? Like, what if me? No. So, anyways, okay, that's good. That's good. So I was talking to somebody at work, and she was telling me about the whole. We were discussing this, and she was the first in her family to get glaucoma, and they wouldn't give her genetic testing because it wasn't anything in her family history. So she was telling me about this whole 23andMe, which they test all 23 of your chromosomes, tell you what you're pretty much more likely to get. It tells you what's best for your diet, blah, 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 blah. You just like spit in a cup. I'm excited because I'm just like, well, what if this tells me? What if this tells me? Now, one of the specialists said, with me being born prematurely, that's the reason why my vision is the way it is, because I wasn't born with the problems, but me getting them later on. That's the reason why. Um, that right there was a lot to take in because I was lost and confused. I mean, after I did my research, they said, yeah, with you being a premium, you can um, get things in your later on in life. And I'm just like, wow. Is there a way for them to figure out something? Like, I'm already short. Like, I'm not like a midget. Well, I'm a midget if you're 7 foot. But that right there, I mean, my family's short, but they're pretty much taller than me. Anywho, I know my daughter's going to tell me. Anyways. But, yeah, that right there was a little interesting. So, 23andMe costs $200. Go ahead and do that. Um, it's exciting. I'm excited. The shit is in the lab right now. They say it's gonna take 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm just so excited because I'm just like, what if this, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do really want to do it because Alzheimer's runs in my family, and I know how it skips the generation. So what if it might be me that get Alzheimer's? I'll be forgetting some shit. I'm like, what's your name again? But that, yeah. No, I did just one DNA where it just tells you your demographics, pretty much where you come from. That costs like $100. And Ancestry.com. Um, now, I'm going to compare the two because 23andMe, they do the same thing. If they're not like spot on with what Ancestry.com came up with when it comes to my demographics, I'm going to be asking for some money back somewhere. Because they should be really, really close. Because Ancestry.com took my saliva as well. Now, 23andMe got some good reviews. But these are people who took videos and stuff like that. And I ain't going to really get down into it because if it don't work, that $200 is something that I could be using towards this stem cell treatment. But moving on, this is pretty much what I'm doing. I showed you guys my lovely bioptic lens that comes in this big box, and I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow and the day after that. Every day that I wake up, I open my eyes and see, it's an excitement. Alrighty, you guys, you have a good one. I've been on here for 18 minutes. It's time for you to go.